Oh dear, okay. Okay, we need to do a double check right here because I need to make sure that this is all working properly. The loading my thing is only going to be for a short while. I need to make sure that things are going well on my end, first and foremost, and then the other things around. So give me a sec. I'm considering to do a whole like two display capture things, but I don't know how well that would work. Should I do it with like two? I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? I hope. Okay, this is gonna be a trick. Hold on, let me do this for now. Okay, hey guys, it's been a while since I did my streams. Better late than never, I usually say. This is gonna be a pretty short stream though. It's not gonna be like a very long stream. But hey, at least I'm here. These next couple of days is gonna be a mess when it comes to streams because I'll try to stream every single day until Friday. And up until then, we shall see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a thing here because I don't want to make a mess. Okay, so this is working. Okay, thank God. I'm gonna close this because I don't need it. Okay. But I'll try to change things on my capture because I'm sure... Okay, the stream is still working. Okay, so I only have one monitor just to clarify a couple of things. And I'm trying to do a thing here where I have the two displays, desktops open at the same time on one monitor, and that's super complicated on my end. I'll see how things go because I want to have on one end the capture. I mean, I need it. I want to have like the window open on one side, but I also want to have the possibility to see how things are going with the stream should something go wrong, because I'm taking a lot of precautions given like what happened on my previous stream. I streamed for 6 hours last time when I did the whole Dark Moon webtoon reading thing, and for some reason I tried to stop the stream and I stopped it on my end, but for some reason I started the stream on YouTube because I'm doing scheduled streams to see how things are going, because you know the other streams were just done on my OBS thing. However, when I tried to stop it, because I didn't stop it on YouTube, it ran constantly, like the same, like I think last 15 seconds, were looping back and forth for hours. So I found out about this around 10 hours, like 4 hours after I stopped the stream. And I was like, holy shit, that I messed it up. And then I stopped it, and then I found out that the stream was fine. Like it needed time to, you know, be processed because it wasn't longer live. And then it went back to like its usual 6 hours, and I panicked for a second. So, you know, we're learning, we're taking measures. We're preparing for what's going to happen in the next couple of days because that's going to be a mess. Prepare yourself for that, by the way. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Okay, no, that's not the correct window. Okay, let me see if I can do things here without showing the capture. No, I can't. Okay. So I'll try to do a thing here because I need to do the display capture thing. Okay, this is showing the window, so I think that's good, actually. I mean, at the end of the day, I only need to, like, look at the stream and stuff and make sure that things are going well. Okay, so this is going pretty good. Okay, so what are we going to do in this stream? So, I'm sure you didn't know by the title what I'm talking about, but I'll give context for people who don't know what I'm talking about. It's just so we can be on the same page. So, as you all may know, I'm a huge... Merci. My mom is cooking pasta. Anyways, so as you all may know, I am a K-pop fan, and when I mean fan, I don't mean like a K-pop stan or other terms like that. I usually tend to give the term stan tends to go more towards people who are more into the parasocial dynamic of K-pop. I used to be in that spot when I first got into K-pop like 2 years ago, and actually this year is gonna make it to 3, but you know, 2 years ago. And I used to be a huge fan of K-pop until I kind of noticed the patterns of parasocial dynamics and how in some way it felt unhealthy on both ends. Like usually with celebrities, I never felt like this type of like, you know, connection where I would see them as a friend or as a confidant. But K-pop idols tend to do this thing, and I understand it's like more of a culture thing. I understand it's more like of a deal with like, you know, how things are going on in other countries with celebrities. But for me, the parasocial dynamic usually I think lasted for roughly. It started. So I started being a full-on K-pop fan in 2024. Yeah, at the end of 2024. It was I think around September. It's at the end of September, the beginning of October. It lasted October, November, December, January, February. Towards March started to fade. So basically 5 months I was a full-on K-pop fan. I was doing edits. I was insanely into the K-pop space. I was doing a lot of 17 edits. One of the edits was even liked by Sophia, which is Vernon's sister. And I was like a massive achievement in my like whole K-pop journey, because usually that normally I didn't expect something like that to happen. And I was thinking, wow, these idols are so, and their families are so into this like dynamic culture. So I kind of stopped shortly afterwards, because I was like, okay, well, I kind of seen what the whole deal of this is, and now I'm just sort of in this gravitating space where I enjoy K-pop, but I find it very hard to do content around it, because usually people, when you look at these types of contents, they usually look for more explosive reactions and stuff, and I'm not the type of person who can give that type of reaction anymore, because I am not just in that way invested anymore. I'm invested as a fan. I will, consumes media and stuff, but not that deep into this thing. So that way, that's technically a short explanation for why I won't be able to do reactions on my channel. Like, I don't find it entertaining for people, for you guys, because I know you're looking for more explosive reactions around here. I see you. But I'm not the type to do that with K-pop personally. And I've seen also a lot of like the situations with like idols who have not idols. Why am I saying idols? Reactors who did K-pop reactions and have since then stopped posting and stuff, and I watched their videos where they said why they no longer do this type of content anymore, and I sort of related to that thing where it's like it's really difficult to keep that same level of enthusiasm years down the line. It's usually very difficult, and especially with how much energy K-pop requires you to do. So if I find ways like how I'm gonna do here to make it still about K-pop, but not directly referencing K-pop, then I'm really happy with that. So also, especially because this is something that I haven't done before. So out of all the K-pops, so this is why I'm saying this. This was like a short, witty banner, in my opinion. MatPat raised me well. Anyways, so usually when it comes to like K-pop and my K-pop spaces, the most groups I've talked about on my social media platforms are 17, which is the group that I first started to listen to. That was my beginning journey to K-pop. It was 17. My bias there is Vernon, with Hoshi as a sort of a wrecker slash second bias deal. And then it was in Hypen, where I have as my bias Nikki. And I also have like other groups I usually tend to talk about, like ATs and stuff. But one of the groups that I tend to listen to, which I really like and I really enjoy, and even though I don't really consume their media as much as I would normally expect myself to do, I still like them a lot, and I still am happy to see, their comebacks and stuff, is TXT. Shit. Oh my god, it dropped. Fuck. I probably should have fought this a bit better. Shit. How do I put this? Oh my god, it fell off the album. Oh my god. It fell off the album. Holy shit. Okay, I need to be careful how am I showing this. Because, yeah, this falls very hard. It's TXT. I'm a mom. That's not what I wanted to show. I hold it like this, and it fell, and some of the content spilled. My bias in TXT is Subin. I have this album, which is the debut album, and I have this really cute photo card, which is really adorable. I really love this one. It's so cute. So my bias is Subin. Originally, it was Kai, and then it changed to Subin. As a wrecker, it used to be Yeonjun. Now it's Bongyu. Yeah, we're pretty much like, you can kind of assume the type of idols I'm interested in when it comes to stuff like this. And this makes it even more random, because you find out that I have biases like, Nikki and, Subin and Bongyu and, other idols. And then you have Vernon just there sitting in the middle, just quiet. I like to joke with my friends saying that Subin is meant to, that Vernon is meant to represent my uh, my quiet side, the moments in my life where my energy is just so low that I'm just, you know, on my mind palace, my Persona 5 mind palace. But I unironically love TXT. I love their comebacks. The Deja Vu comeback, which was Minnesota 4, is one of my most favorite comebacks ever, and I'm just so invested in it. I usually, whenever that album, like some of the songs from that album come, you know, into my shuffle playlist, I never skip them. They're just so good. So, what we're going to do today is I got a comment. I'm actually going to read it because this is a highlight moment on my channel. Give me a second so I can read that comment, please. It was on my security breach part 2 compilation video. There it is. So this is the video. I'm not gonna show the comment, but it's still there. So it was from ᴅᴢ402. They said, "Hi, I'm so sorry. You do not need to do this if you don't want to, but I've recently become a MOA and have been getting into TXT, Tomorrow by Together. I've always tried to find a really good YouTuber who has the full Tomorrow by Together lore explained, especially since they have ended their 6-year lore recently from the start chapter ending the lore. A side note here, I watched their comebacks and I had no clue that the lore of, you know, TXT's MVs had something to do with like the script, and I swear I had no idea, but it was just something really random that I found out. I haven't really found any YouTubers for me that have fully explained and helped me understand Tomorrow by Together's lore, and I was wondering if you want to only and are able to do a full explanation of Tomorrow by Together's lore. I loved your hype and explanation lore, and found it really funny when you crashed out, and it was really lighthearted as well as a deep dive. And I was hoping if you could do the same for TXT, only if you can again. Thank you." So this stream is dedicated to you, Imanigami402. This is your stream, okay? I have not considered this option on the table. We're going to do it today. I'm also gonna heart your comment right now. So we're going to do this. Again, I have no idea what am I supposed to like expect from this lore thing. You're going to notice that I have changed the background a bit. Oh, hold on, that's why I need to get my witchy camera to show them. Okay, there they are, the boys themselves. So I don't know who these boys are. I'm assuming the boy in the middle, it's covering my face. This guy is Subin. I'm assuming this is Subin. This has to be Bomgyu. There's no way this isn't Bomgyu because, come on, which other boy from Tomorrow by Together had such a long and luxurious hair? Okay, I think I lost it. I think this is Taeyang. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's Taeyang. This one is Yeonjun? And I think that one is Hyunin Kai, the one in the... I'm trying to move my finger so I can point it. There you go. I think that one is Hyunin Kai. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But, anyways, regardless of who these beautiful boys are, we're going to find out who they are today. I also believe, just like with Dark Moon, they don't have their literal names. I don't think these characters are going to be like, "Hey, Subin, can you come help me really quick?" I think this is going to be literally something so... Oh my god, I need to show this. Hold on, give me a second. I need to show this to the camera because this is just hilarious, okay? So, I still have like that stream on, and let me change this. Please tell me I can change this really quick. Okay, I can change this. I have to change this. Okay. So I had the page on the comment, and above, it's like Cub Scouts clips that I think about daily, and it's just Jay with his tongue out. Oh my god, this is stupid. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Oh my god, wait. Oh no. Oh no, wait. I think I messed up. I can't change the screen. I can't change the screen. Oh no. Oh no, you can't. No, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Oh no. Wait, that's the game. What the fuck? Wait, no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Did I mess up? Oh my god, I think I messed up. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, I need to fix this really quick because this is not okay. What have I done? I think I messed up. I messed up the stream. This is why you don't show other things on the camera. Anyways, oh no, display capture. Add existing, I'm assuming. Select display, primary monitor. No, that's not. No, that's not. No, that's not. Come on, dude. Nah. I know what I have to do, but it's just so stupid that this is happening just because I moved it in a wrong space. Because I'm sure now if I'm going to like do the whole like no, not display capture. That if I'm going to like do this, it's it's literally here. Like there it is. It's so stupid though. Why is that happening? Okay, so I'm assuming I have window capture. Okay, so this is gonna be the window capture. We're gonna have this shown. Okay, this showcase. Okay, we're gonna move this just a bit low. Okay, we're gonna move that too. We're gonna move this here. Okay, and I'm assuming now if I move this, you know, back to where its original place, like, you know, let me see if I can. It's so stupid if that's the case. Yeah, it's so stupid because now, yeah, no questions asked. Okay, so I'm going to use also in the background of my stream. Again, shout out to DaniHZ because they have the best Lofi playlists I have seen on YouTube, also pretty long too. We're not gonna extend it to 6 hours though. This is gonna be a pretty short stream. So I'm going to go and select that one really quick. This one, thank you very much. Credit. So this is gonna be the music in the background we're going to listen to. So again, huge credit to DaniHZ. You have the link to the video in the description below. It's K-pop Lofi study / relax for 6 hours. And we're going to relax today. We're going to start with Supernatural by New Jeans. And then go with Slow Dancing by V. And then Happily Ever After by Tommorow, Gay Together. And then Easy by La Seraphim, Plot Twist by 2US, Love 119 by Rise. And Cool With You, again, by New Jeans. Okay, so this is going to be, you know, a pretty chill stream. It looks like we're going to have, like, a lot of girl group songs, which is nice. But anyways, we're going to go now into this whole deal. So I tested to see if chapter 1 is going to open. It does open, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna go now and we're gonna start this. I'm gonna lower this just a bit so there's no issues. You may hear it a bit double because I also have I'm not wearing my headphones right now because personal reasons. I'm gonna just put it that way. I'm gonna put the excuse on personal reasons. Actually, it's just because I'm lazy. So I have my external headphones in a way. It's I don't know how to explain this. In Romanian it's castofon, connected to, it's basically a, okay, I'm so stupid. Are you fucking kidding me? I know English of level C1 and I do not know how to translate this. Am I an idiot? I'm such Google Translate. Okay, we're gonna call on our good friend. Actually, I think I even said it wrong. But anyways, it's Boxo in Romanian. Boxo. Of course, they're gonna say box. Boxo de muzică. It says music box. No. A cassette. It's not. It's not casetofon. I swear. I'm gonna spend. No. I'm gonna spend. Boxă, muzică. Yeah, it's boxă portabilă. How the hell do you call this in English? I never had like a chance like process this. Okay, I'm gonna look for this type of like I'm gonna look for this. Hold on. It has to be like an English form. Okay, it's a speaker. Speaker? In Romanian speaker it means something else, but okay. Portable waterproof. Okay, so I have a speaker that plays music for me. That's the point of this, okay? Oh, I'm so stupid. I apologize. Anyways, we're gonna go now into this. I'm gonna change my desktop. There we go. So, the Star Seekers. Okay, moving past this very long witty banner. It is completed, but I'm not going to spend reading all this. I'm just going to do like, you know, read these 6 episodes and then I will read the rest offline. But if I would happened to stumble upon something very interesting. I'll be sure to share it in the YouTube community post section. So, it's the age of magic, a world where magic idols prevail. Magic idols, okay. In these extraordinary times, an ordinary idol group, very ordinary, called Star One, is suddenly gifted with magical powers. Why is it? Okay. And with these magical powers, a mysterious enemy appears. The once unpopular idol group finds themselves tasked with saving the world. Will they be able to take on this enormous responsibility to restore peace? Okay, so this is K-pop Demon Hunters with Lolly Rock mixed up with Dark Moon. Okay, so we have these three. A really weird random combination, but here we have it. Oh, and maybe Rainbow Rocks too from My Little Pony. So, what is, like, this is so similar to Dark Moon. It's so weird. Granted, you can't really think of, like, you know, other random lores you can do, like the groups that still maintains their idol image, so I understand this, but really, like, an ordinary idol group is suddenly gifted with magical powers, and then a mysterious enemy appears. At least give it, like, you know, a rival thing, like Battle of the Bands or something, I don't know. But maybe it's something like that, and maybe this is just a very generic introduction into this. They did have also a Wattpad version, which is also shared into the description of the video. I may check if this is going on for a short of a time. I may also check the MVs to see if how this connects to maybe the lore and stuff. But anyways, let's read Chapter 1, Episode 1. Okay, so they don't have quirky names like Children of Banfield do. Okay. Magic idols. Their abilities range from anything between improving their singing and stamina to unleashing superhuman powers. Okay, I see. Okay, superhuman powers. Okay. You can just say massive bazonga abs. Okay. Also, why does this guy look like... Oh my god, I hate... Okay. Break pause, okay? What was the name of that idol? Daesung? Daesung was the guy from Big Bang, who had, like, bangs that were just so big. Big Bang Daesung. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, Daesung. Yeah, this one looks like Daesung. That one looks like the lower one. Looks like Mingyu. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's Mingyu. Hi, Mrs. Simp 4737. Okay, I've seen you. I've seen you. Okay. Oh, okay. That are based on water, fire, or psychokinesis. This stream is just going to be me realizing that I'm not worthy of a C1 English level. Psychokinesis. 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 What am I doing? Okay, that's it. Google Translate. Psychokinesis. There, I said it correctly, but how do you spell it? Psychokinesis. Psychokinesis? Psychokinesis. Psychokinesis. Oh, psychokinesis. Okay, that was an accent thing. Okay, my bad. The public's preference for magic is so strong that idols with magical powers fall under tier 1, while ones without fall under tier 2. Wow, that was so... Basically, if you don't have a lot of fame, you suck. This is what I'm getting from this. That's a terrible message. But this is sadly a real thing like idols, where yes, you do have like a different tier, you can say tier level idols, because you have the idols from like big companies who are instantly going to get like a lot of praise and a lot of recognition, and idols who come from like you know, smaller companies that are not as well known. They're gonna struggle a lot more with this. I am listening to some groups who are from smaller companies, and it's in a way nice to see them push their hardest to make good music with what they can do, but at the same time it's really sad to see that yes, the community, the smaller it is, I think it's more healthy, and more, you see more true fans, because not everyone's just going to, you know, attach to a group for clout purposes. But it still sucks to see that they're struggling at the end of the day. It's still like, you know, if there's a balance thing, that would be better. Why did I do... Why the cup? No. Children and their alpha jokes have ruined my balancing mechanic. Oh, for God's sake. Anyways, the idols with magical powers fall under tier 1, while ones without fall under tier 2. Among them, some are particularly ambitious. Star 1. Oh, hello. Is that Subin? They're looking so uncanny. I'm so sorry I have to say this. I no shame on the artist. I'm sure they, you know, they did their hardest, but it's so uncanny. They have, I don't know, usually when I'm watching like these manga-esque or anime-esque webtoons, they can have like a different eye shape. This one makes them look way too feminine for their own good. I think that's the thing. Like, yes, you know, idols do look more feminine because, you know, they have to look, you know, like perfect boyfriends and stuff, but this makes them look a bit too feminine for my own taste. Signed under ᴅＳō Entertainment. Okay, so that's the name of the company. 3 years and 6 months since their debut. A 5-member group consisting of... Okay, that's their names. Okay. Wait, let me check their names again. Oh god, no, this is not good. Okay, so we have Seoul, Eugene, Taeho, I'm gonna say it's Taeho, Viken, and Avis. Holy god, this is gonna be worse. With Darkmoon, at least you kind of knew who the characters were assigned to because, you know, their names made them also easier to connect to. Here, yeah, I'm assuming Seoul is Subin. I'm thinking he is. If this isn't him, it's bad. Eugene... I'm saying it's Yeonjun. Taeho has to be Taeyeon. Viken is... Bomgyu? And Avis, I think it's Kai. I think. I don't know. This is my assumptions. Their magical abilities? None. Okay, I like this whole deal where they're like, you know, channeling their elements. You see water background and you see them, you know, looking stunning, and then the next shot is just them disintegrated, reduced to atoms. None. Oh! I just noticed the reason it was like showing the water background was because they were like under like assuming it is like a fire emergency, like, you know, rain shower. Oh my god, that's horrible. They received a hefty investment to start out, but they failed to take off. As a result, the agency suffered a loss of 8 billion won? Are you serious? Oh my god, what is this background? Your magical ability should have manifested before you became adults. Tisk. Oh my god. Oh, okay, this is another thing here that... Okay, this is a very subtle thing, but it just pisses me off that it's the case. Your magical ability should have manifested before you became adults, implying that they were doing this type of thing while they were minors. Minors in the entertainment industry, where there's a lot of pressure, social pressure from, you know, the task at hand, the fans and stuff like this. Minors. Don't think I didn't notice that, writers. Don't think I didn't notice that. Yeah, about $6 million, almost $7 million, $6.6 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. I know billion won is already a lot because, you know, once you've seen Squid Game and you've heard there the 41 billion won for the winner of Squid Games, you kind of know that billion is like a hefty amount in Korean currency. If I'm not wrong, a million won is equivalent to like $1,000. If I'm not wrong, if my calculations are correct, because 1,000 won is $1. Like, you basically time all the values to 10. No, you time all the numbers to like 1,000, and then you have like the estimative in Korean won. Since your contract isn't over yet, I'm reducing your support to the minimum. Oh, shoving them aside because they are not reaching the stardom they had promised. Oof. You only have one manager now. Oh, and of course, I'm taking away your company car. Aish. I can't believe they even took away the car. I guess they've really given up on us. Yeah, they did, but they can't really cut your contract because that would be more issues to deal with, and also the company can just give up on the fact that they've invested millions on you. They want to have you pay all the debts. I mean, what? Well, figures. We debuted over 3 years ago, and yet not a single person recognizes us. Huh. Okay, this is definitely Subin, there's no way. Oh. Lotte returns after a successful world tour. Lotte? Please don't tell me that's freaking... Please don't tell me that's a reference to Blackpink, because that would be so... in reference. I'm begging you, please don't do something like this. Oh, you've disappointed me the most, Soul. I spent all that money on your promotions because you're... Oh, Lotte's-san. Okay, I was about to go. Please don't have like this whole... We already have Enhypen's characters be rivals with like N-Team. Please don't have the same thing with like Star Seekers, where the TXT has like a rival team and stuff. Please don't do this. But then again, I don't think TXT has like, you know, a cousin or a brother-esque group with that they had when they debuted. So yeah, I spent all that money on your promotions because you're Lotte's son. Little did I know that the son of a world-famous magic singer would turn out to be worthless with no magical abilities. Damn, bitch just says you are shit. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I can't get you out of here. I need to keep you as a slave under my contract until you finish off with your contract. I mean, what? Oh. Soul, what are you doing here? What are you doing? We're here. Oh, okay. An identified idol terrorist organization runs rampant. Idol terrorist organization? Beg your pardon, what? The Star Seekers with Tommorow Get Together. Original story by Hype. Episode 1. By the way, me saying Tommorow Get Together is just a stupid meme joke. Please don't assume that I'm taking that seriously, please. I'm just here for shit and giggles. A glance. Come on, you guys are late. Hello. What took you so long? Sorry, we were stuck in traffic. What's Star One doing here? I thought only Tier 1 groups were performing today. Please don't tell me. Okay, we don't really know the dynamics between idols, and especially if they were like from different groups. Please don't tell me this is like their actual relationship. Please, I am holding on to that one thread of hope that idols, even if they come from like different groups and different like, you know, backgrounds, their companies and stuff, they still have respect for each other at the end of the day, and they don't like just do this type of thing behind their backs. I'm holding on to that thread of hope. Because at the end of the day, they're all dealing with, at the end of the day, with the same type of, like, you know, pressure. Albeit sometimes in different kinds of levels, but they're still dealing with, like, the same type of, you know, hardships on their idol journey. Please don't tell me this is... Oh, God. We called you only because no one else was available to fill in. Do you see how much work went into the outdoor stage for Music Bank's 500th episode special? You've never performed on a stage like this before. Okay. We're going straight into rehearsals. Follow me. Yes, thank you. Oh, they're filling in. What an embarrassment. The broadcast station must have been desperate. Holy smokes, this is so tense. About the group that's going to be filling in today, we're a little tight on time, but can we squeeze in one round of rehearsals? Damn! You're not even giving these idols a chance to do better. It's like they failed their one chance, and they're like, okay, now, we're just shoving them aside. Like, you're basically, like, you're just digging their grave further instead of doing your best, like, you know, make them be worth all the time and effort you put through. God Lord. Tier 2? Yes, but they're the okay ones out of the non-magic idols. I already spoke with the special effects team so that we don't run into any issues during the shoot. Oh, you only get one chance. Thank you. We're going after them, right? Yep, let's see what kind of magic they use. Crystal themed magic? That's awesome! So epic. Okay. Yeah, it's crystal ice magic. I think going after them will make us look really bad. We have no choice but give it everything we've got. Come on, cheer up. This is a rare opportunity. Let's show them how well we can do even without magic. Oh, Subin. That has to be Subin, there's no way. I said that to encourage them, but do we look okay on screen? Oh god, that's such a... Isn't this underwhelming compared to the previous performance? Should I improvise something? If we want to catch the director's eye, we need something more impressive. And there comes their magic. All of lmao. Okay, this is an okay shot, okay? Like, this shot here is good because it shows more better than the other sort of shots where the eyes just look a bit different. Here they look perfect. They look top tier here. Oh. Oh! Oh my god! What is that? Subin, did you burn people down? Did you like set your village on fire? What the heck, dude? What is this backstory? What did I just see? Soul, are you okay? Clearly he's not. He... Was that whole fire thing bringing in front of him just like, you know, in his imagination? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, clearly it wasn't just that. It clearly was... They had to see it. Come on, there's no way. What do you think you're doing? Wait, what? Our apologies. Get out. Holy shit. Can we please have another chance? Why? Will you miraculously be able to use magic this time? You just fell over backwards because of stage fireworks. Oh! Okay, but that clearly triggered like a PTSD reaction in Subin, so... Okay. Seriously, this is why we never invite tier 2 groups. Let's see how you do on the actual stage. Okay, they're now in their green rooms. I'm sorry, that was all my fault. Don't worry about it, the floor was slippery. Are you hurt? Huh? No. What was that earlier? There's no way this is foreshadowing. I swear to god, if that's his members being burned, if this is them being burned, I swear to fucking god, please no. There's no way I can tell them I saw something so creepy at a time like this. Sorry, performing on such a big stage must have got to me. I won't make a mistake during the real stage, I promise. Whatever that was, nothing is more important than not messing up the stage right now. I can't risk making another mistake. Okay, that's so... Okay, I didn't thought this would be so, like, hitting so hard on the idol life, because basically if you remove all the things of, like, you know, magic and stuff, you basically have people who are struggling to get past their illnesses or their well-being, they're pushing past their limits in some instances to not risk losing this career, because some idols have done this training thing all their lives. There's nothing else for them. If they lose this, it's endgame for most of them, and that's so depressing. Like, having that much pressure on yourself, and especially from a young age. This is why these idols should not be debuted as minors. Like, have them get the chance to experience like a normal life before they go into the life of a stardom. Because it's really messed up. It's really gonna mess you up in the head. We have so many cases of like idols who have, you know, finished their idol careers and now they're, you know, doing other things in their lives, and they're regretting, some of them are regretting the choice of, you know, giving up their childhood and not doing the idol thing a bit later in life. It's so messed up. Holy smokes. Now, on to the next performance. We have a special guest filling in for the world famous idol group Midnight. Introducing Star One. Please welcome them with a big round of applause. No fucking way do they do a black ocean. I swear to God, if this is the equivalent of a black ocean, get out of here. Bro, give them a chance. Like, even if you don't know them, like, at least applaud for, like, good respect. Wait, didn't they say it was a special guest? Who are they to call special? Never heard of them. Ah, what a waste of time. You ungrateful bitches, get out of here! Oh. They're not serious. Guys, don't be discouraged. Let's just do as we practiced. Precious boys, oh my god. Oh, and there's our great friend, our terrorist friend. I won't make a mistake this time. I can do this. I got this. Huh? Why isn't the music playing? Audio team, what are you waiting for? Turn on the music! Answer me, audio team! What is happening? Oh! I was about to say, is he on fire? Oh, okay, that's just a chain effect. That's a cool ass effect, by the way. This chain effect, like a fire effect, that's so awesome. Also, is that a smile? Like, you know, a very, like, evil, demonic smile? Or is that just a mask? I think it's a mask. No way. Oh, did they just pick up on a random stranger in the air? Like, just a fan? I thought that was like, oh no. They... What is this? So, this... Oh, they... Oh, there are multiple people? Oh, I think it's multiple people the same way. Oh, okay, it makes sense, because it's like, you know, a terrorist idol group, so it's like, you know... And we have seen that the idols who are, like, you know, in these groups tend to have the same powers, so... Okay, one of them is choking the audio guy, and then another one was choking just a fan. Okay. Oh. What in the world is that? Did he just kill someone? That was someone being killed? We have murders in the first chapter. To remind y'all, Dark Moon, the Blonde Altar, starts with, like, I think 7 chapters or so of YN dynamics and stuff before going into, like, all the violent shit. And here we just have people being choked in the first chapter. And murdered. Did he just kill someone? Wait. He's not going to kill us too, is he? Hey, shh. Everybody run! What's wrong with that guy? Isn't that the guy who terrorizes idols? He apparently only attacks idols that use magic. What? But we can't use magic. Help! You guys! Avis! Okay, so this, I think, has to be Huninkai. I think this is Huninkai. Okay, so Avis is Huninkai. Okay. What is this thing? I don't know. It shot out of the ground. Why isn't this coming off? Oh god, they're about to be burned. Is this the end for us? We finally got to perform on stage after getting locked down on... After getting looked down upon for being tier 2 idols that never made it. This is just the first chapter, and we have our main characters allegedly being murdered in front of us. Okay. All of us have been waiting for this day. If only I knew how to use magic. If only I was as capable as other people. No, if only I had even half of the magical powers that my mom has. and could use magic. Eh? Eh? Half as well as her! Okay, this is a really cool shield. This reminds me a lot of Bloody Rock's shield. With all the crystal insert attack here. Crystal Shata or stuff like that. Crystal Tempest! This reminds me a lot of like the Lolly Rock shields. Or, you know, the signs they would do when they would cast magic. Yeah, this has... Okay, this is the mask. Okay, thing, the stars. Star 1. 3 years and 6 months since their debut. For most, magical abilities manifest before the age of 19. But for the... I thought that was the enemy saying, like, just narrating for us. But for the first time, an impressive level of magic was unleashed. Oh, he's burned! Oh my god. By someone over the age of 19. Yeah, that's the age you should become an idol, if anything. Because until then... Anyways, episode 2, everyone. We shall see how this thing goes. My apologies. There were other idols on the stage. Instead of the ones we assumed to be the boys of destiny. Oh, sorry. Let me redo this because this is the enemy. My apologies. There were other idols on stage. Instead of the ones we assumed to be the boys of destiny. I tried eliminating them, but the tables turned on me. I'm not angry because you failed your mission, but because you failed to identify a human with such capabilities until now. Bring him to me. Now! The problem is his magical powers are beyond human imagination. If we're not careful, lure him in. Make use of what he values most. Yeah, it's a cult, alright. Then he'll gladly take the bait. Not knowing what he's signing up for. Oh, make him join the cult? Whether they're really the boys of destiny or what, or not. We must eliminate any possible threats, just as we've always done. Plot twist, they are actually the reincarnations of all the previous idols who have been murdered by this cult. Okay, they're in the hospital now. Soul, are you okay? Can you hear me? Okay, that's definitely Yonjin. Is everyone okay? What about Avis? Soul? It's all my fault. I didn't trip over. He must have been scared to death that you passed out. Come on, don't cry. Yeah, there's something with the... I'm sorry, I need to talk about this. Like, this is a really weird angle and stuff. It's like, the eyes look so weird here. Sorry. Just like an observation thing. The doctor was curious about how you manifested magic. Oh, right. How did you do that? We're way past the age to manifest magic. I'm not sure either. Oh my god, he has bandages. He actually got burned. I was just afraid that everyone might die. Oh, and they're being watched on. Shit. And I don't even know if I can do that again. What a waste. What a waste of talent. Who are you? Magic is all about practice. The more you train, the greater your power becomes. I wouldn't have guessed you were the one who used that magic. Nice to meet you all. I'm your magic trainer / new manager. DK. Plot twist, this is Dokium. Oh, speaking of 17, did you all know that Dokium was actually in the Starseeker story? Bro, out of all the names you could have chosen for the manager, you chose DK. Are you serious? Like, for real now. Are you manager? What about our former manager? I fired him ages ago. What? Why? You need a measure befitting of the tier 1 group you are now. Okay, I want to just say that this is very, in a way messed up, because being on tier 1 means they're going to have a lot more pressure given the fact they need to manifest magic. But the problem is mainly on the fact that we don't have all 5 of them doing magic, it's just 1. So in reality, what I'm assuming is going to happen is they're going to push Soul center stage so he can be the one to showcase his magic and stuff, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on him. At least wait until the other, members also develop their magic and then make them a tier 1, because then they can split the pressure equally so that all of them can have, like, their center stage moments while the others get, take a breather and stuff. But this is going to be a mess. They're going to push Soul in front, mark my words. Did you see the reporters coming around the hospital despite the weather? That shows you're newsworthy, Soul. Yeah, they're pushing him forward. Yeah, and the articles are like that too. Tata News by Min Kang. Okay. Soul, son of superstar Lotte, manifests magic at last. Okay. Soul of Star 1 protects crowd with powerful magic. In yet another terrorist attack, Tier 1's flee, while Tier 2's fight back. Who's Star 1? You sure they've never used magic before? Bro. Join their fan cafe after watching them live. Yeah, burn to death. Like, imagine. God, this is such a messed up way to, like, go and stand someone. Oh, that idol was severely injured and on the verge of death. I find that very hot. I'm gonna go stand them right now. I beg your pardon? How come the tier 1s didn't even try to fight? Bro, this is just... Okay, don't... This is such... I'm smelling the fan wars a mile away. Because last time, one of the T1s tried to fight back, they almost died trying. Okay. And mark my words, under this comment, there would be, like, another comment saying, like, oh no, the tier 1 wanted to give the spot to tier 2 and stuff, like, just, fuel the fire for stuff. Oh, that smile. We can't miss this opportunity. What a way to talk about the greediness of idol life. Big Hit, you approved of this comic. You approved of this writing. And see, this is not doing a good image for your reputation. What opportunity. The CEO was right about us rising to stardom. We spent the busiest week since our debut, shooting commercials, TV shows, magazine covers, and interviews, thanks to the sudden manifestation of magic. My last question for you. I hear that many fans are worried about your injury, Soul, while Soul recovers. What should we look forward to from the other 4 of you? Oh, and there we go, them saying, well, we don't actually have magic, only Soul does. And then you're going to see almost everyone standing Soul, while the others just gonna be like, oh. So all the attention goes to him. Mark my words, this is going to be what's going to happen. And I said this multiple times. If a group debuts with, like, a certain number of idols, make sure to give each of them the equal amount of screen time, so it doesn't feel unfair, because all the idols who have debuted in the same group have pushed to their hardest to reach that debut. Even though it was, like, years or months or so, they still put in a lot of stress and effort to go and end up debuting, and at least give them the equal amount of screen time, because they're all in the same group now. They're working as a group first and foremost, not as solo stands doing a collaboration thing. This is my personal take on this, so yeah. We'll engage with our fans more. I'll cover for Soul. We'll post a lot of dance videos. You can look forward to our performances. Avis? Oh. Is he still blaming himself? Thank you, everyone! Avis! Avis, about my injury earlier, it's really not your fault, so... Hello? The new TV show, right. I hate when I'm right. Just Sol? No problem. I'll take him there right now. Sol, the CEO and Dr. Kim want to talk with you in private. We'll be right back. The rest of you, stay put. Wow! Sol must have gotten a solo gig! This is just the beginning. With his magical powers, of course, he's in high demand. Okay, that's such a huge... Okay, this is definitely Yeonjin. Sol's pushing himself too hard and he's still recovering. I wish I had magical powers too. Then I could have helped him out. By the way, don't you find DK a little strange? He called himself a magic trainer, yet he hasn't taught us anything. I was about to make a stupid joke that DK is, because he's definitely like, you know, the spy, the mole that was sent by the terrorist groups, like spy on them and make sure that, you know, he's you know, taking Sol aside to join their cult and everything. That's definitely what's happening. I was thinking that imagine if the other hooded guys were all like the rest of the 17 members, like Vernon, Dino, S-Coops, Jonghan, all the other members from 17. And the reason they're like hooded is because they're meant to embody the concept of darum darinda share joviro. Darum darinda. I love my team, I love my crew. I love my team, I love my crew. I love that. I love Super so much. I'm just mad about that. He does give off a suspicious vibe. It's pretty usual for someone who's only worked as a manager to have so many scars. Yes, we're almost there. DK? About this show you want me to do, can I do it with the other members? You tried. I don't want to take opportunities that only benefit me. Also, this isn't the way to the TV station, is it? He's not even being subtle, is he? He's not talking to anyone on the phone. Oh, that's really smart that he picked up on that. Do you have any clue what kind of magic you used that day? That power can be wielded by just anyone. But you don't seem to understand your power, let alone how to handle it. It seems to me you're not ready for it. That power is the power to save the world. That's so cliche, but, you know, granted. The power to save the world? I need to see for myself. Whether you deserve to have that power. Oh, he used his powers to start a car. Oh. Whoa, wait, now I know what he did. Did he pull the brakes? Like, did he use the whips, like, pull the brake? Guys, did the car just shake, or was it just me? Huh? What are you talking about? The car is driving itself! Oh no, okay, he used the power of electricity. What's going on? This is the second time they're about to be murdered. Bro, this is episode 2. And they're on the verge of death a second time. We're gonna crash! Bro, this is so traumatizing. No! At this rate, everyone will! Again, just like in the past. Oh my god. Okay, wait. No, I'm realizing. Do you mean to tell me that their powers... Oh, this is so messed up if that's actually the case. They unlock their powers by experiencing hard levels of trauma, great levels of PTSD, by remembering what happened to them before being idols, what pushed them maybe to want to be in this in front of the like light. It's good, no. It's good. You mean to tell me that this is like what? That's so fucked up if that's actually what makes idols unlock their powers. Like, it's not positive emotions, it's not stuff like this. What unlocks their powers, what basically does the shift, is re-experiencing PTSD on a high degree, being on the verge of death and seeing stuff like this. Because this is a second time happening. We are kind of seeing a pattern here. If that's what's happening, oh god. So prove yourself. Holy smokes. Bro! This is so... Yeah, see? Phew, that was close. The shield! Oh. Yeah. They... What? I don't want to lose the people I love ever again. I need magical powers like Soul. Come on. Give me something, please. Yeah. I called it fight. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm sorry. Like, again, I understand the intention, but this is implying that... Oh god, this makes it even worse, though. Because if you go into... Please don't tell me... Oh my god, this is even worse than I thought. Because this is implying that what pushes, quote-unquote, idols to push their best IRL to, like, you know... Because clearly the whole magic thing is, like, you know, a metaphor for them, you know, finding the motivation to go forward. I think that's what it's supposed to imply here. It's literally, like, if you translate this, it's supposed to imply that what pushes idols to this is really their fear to not fail, to not, you know, lose the spark and stuff. And that is stressful, dude. This is messed up. Like, this makes the idol... If this is literally supposed to, like, reference idol lives, you know, a parallel to idol lives, this is so messed up. I want to protect all of us, so please. Anything. Holy god moly. He has water power. No, this is ghost powers. He has ghost powers. Oh, and it's latching above all of them. And the car crashed. Okay, so I think Ozzy has the power to revive them or heal them. Because the car is destroyed, okay? What did just happen? Did we survive? But we were this close to hitting the car. Did these things save us? Yeah, they feel familiar. I felt it when the van came to a stop. But what are these? Where did they come from? No way. Did I do this? He's in shock. And I don't blame him. He was about to die. His last, quote-unquote, moments before death were like, please give me something to save my brothers. And then his prayers got answered to. Oh god, this is so messed up. Disappeared. What's wrong, Avis? Are you hurt? Oh no, I'm fine. The fuck no, you're not. What about you guys? Is everyone alright? They're also not alright. They need therapy. From all of us, they need therapy. I know I need therapy, let alone them. What a relief no one got hurt. Okay, this is a very tense moment, but I gotta say, the artist who did this clearly looked too much at Big Matthew. You know this artist was a Big Titty Gang stan. Soul! What were you thinking? They almost died because of you! I wouldn't have let that happen. Bitch, you just about wanted to do that. All I wanted to see was if you measured up by killing them. If Ozzy, if if they didn't unlock their powers, they would have died. You mean this is like a natural selection thing where it's like, okay, we're gonna see if you are worthy enough to, still be alive. If you don't pass this test, you're pretty much going to be dead. And if they die, well, there goes their contract. Holy fuck. Sure, Jen, sure. Do you know why you were given powers much stronger than other people's? It's because there are people who need those powers. If you fail to use your magic just like you did earlier, you lose everyone around you. Yeah, exactly. Like you being like, no, I didn't want to kill them is bullshit. You just were about to do that. You just basically forced another one of these boys to like trigger their PTSD. Bro, if I would have had to like unlock my powers by re-experiencing my traumas, my deepest traumas, to get some like bullshit powers, I would just dip. I would be like, no, thank you. Like, fuck that. I want to have like a happy life instead of, having to, experience PTSD to, and also be in a PTSD situation too, to unlock powers. Fuck powers in that moment, if that's the case. And Avis, do you know why you couldn't manifest magic all this time? Sorry? The key to unleashing magic is a desperate heart. That's not a good message. One's ability to manifest magic depends on how desperately you wish for it. There are other ways to desperately wish for magic, bitch. You're putting them on the verge of death to have them unlock their powers. It's not okay. In other words, anyone who checks that box can use magic. No, thank you. I want to refund my magic. Do you mean mine was demonstrated later because I hadn't been desperate enough? There's another reason in your case. You weren't aware of your magic's characteristics. In the end, we all protect people with magic. How we do it is what differs. Shields and healing. Let's suppose you're trying to save someone using magic. If you will for water magic, when you have powers based on fire, you think those powers will manifest. If you will for water magic, when you have power. This is not a good sentence. There is no comma. If you will for water magic, when you have powers based on fire, you think those powers will manifest. Oh, if you will, in the sense that you will yourself into it. Oh, okay. If you will for water magic, when you have powers based on fire, you think those powers will manifest? Oh, so you can even, be desperate and, have a PTSD reaction and still don't get powers. Avis, your magic wasn't unleashed until now, because you didn't even know what kind of powers you had. Imagine being in a PTSD situation, like, reacting your trauma and wishing for a power, and then that power not triggering because it's now the one you asked for, like... Oh boy. So if he didn't desire to protect his friends like he did here, and he was like, please give me a shield, they would have died. With my training, each of you will get what you wanted. We've been trained before. Those jokes are no match for what I do. Soul, I'll train you at the right level. Yeah, that was not training, that was just a second PTSD set emotion. And I'll even bring the other members who have yet to manifest up to par with you. That's just how capable I am. DK from the story, not actually DK. You are a piece of shit. I have to clarify this for a hot minute because this is fucked up. This is fucked up. Yeah, this Arcel is... I don't know how Smarisu Ellis said. Good to see people are reading it just now. Good to see this, because Okay, thank you for... Okay, oh, hello there, Imanigami402. This stream is dedicated to you. Back to this, because we're back to trauma. On the trauma land. Then if we learn magic from you, you will die. No way. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't just accept this offer. Soul, I love you. It's too risky. How could you even trust this guy? He caused a car accident just to test us. But why not? Soul, didn't you learn from all the recent events? How powerless it feels when you can't be of any help. Bro, I would... Are these boys suicidal? I'm sorry, I have to put it like that. Are these boys suicidal? Like, you're willing to kill yourselves to find a way to, like, trigger your hypothetical powers? Based on a chance you know what your powers are? I agree, Soul. We should at least be able to defend ourselves in danger. Fun fact, if you're staying at the tier 2, you're not going to be targeted. It was just confirmed through articles that they are attacking... Actually, no, that's not... that was actually the conversation that the cult had. That they are targeting tier 1 groups, and that it was just a coincidence that a tier 2 group happened to be there. If you see a tier 2 group, yeah, you're not going to get a lot of recognition, but at least you'll still be alive. This is sending a terrible message for what the K-pop industry has in store. We should at least be able to defend ourselves in danger. If you really... Oh no, don't do this. If you really care about us, don't try to protect us all on your own. I mean, granted, yes. But at the same time, you are putting yourselves in danger. You're just... It's a... Yeah. They'll have to live in constant anxiety until their powers manifest. Even I'm not confident in mine. Holy shit. I don't know if DK can be trusted. Don't even assume you can trust this bitch. Even if he ends up being like a good guy, he tried to kill you. At least once. I'm saying at least once because I'm holding on to the possibility of this guy being the one who tried to burn Soul, hence why he unlocked his powers. I'm holding on to that thing, that small thread. But we definitely need him. I'm done. I'm out. Okay, this image is so uncanny. Those lips are a bit too red for their own good. The eyes shapes are, I've already talked about it, but those lips are too. Like, here they look a certain blush, and here it looks like they have lipstick applied, and it's just so uncanny. It looks like he actually has, like, red lipstick on his mouth. So, what do we have to do now? Go to Magic Island. Oh, I know that place. It's in the chapter 1 book. The dream chapter. Chapter 1 book. The dream chapter. It's in one of these songs. Hold on. Let me actually see if what song it is. It's track number 6. It's Magic Island. It's chapter number 6. Also, I got to show this just because I feel like it's only fair. Here is my boy. There is Subi. Okay, moving right along because I'm holding on to this for too much. For too long. By Magic Island, you mean the one in Tucson? Magical powers there are 100 times stronger than where we stand. Even the weakest of magical powers are maximized there, making it easier for one to manifest. It's the best place for people like you guys. And there we go, teleportation. They're being teleported. Travel between realms means nothing. Unicorn of War has taught me so well. You'll get to learn a lot. Oh! This is from, the Blue Hour. Aren't they falling from the sky in Blue Hour? They're falling from the sky in Blue Hour. You mean to tell me that they were falling because they got teleported over here? Oh, and this leads to the Blue Hour album. because I think they're like stranded on the island during the entirety of that album. And if I'm not wrong, that was like one of the most depressive albums. So oh my god, if that's the case, then brace yourself. This section is going to be a bit depressive. Oh wait, now I just noticed. Does this mean that the first album, like the Star chapter, the Dream chapter, is about them failing as the group? Because you have like Crown, which is them trying to instate the fact that they're mori mori so sa, but I know it. That is them being regular idols. Then the Dream chapter magic is them finding out about their powers with Runaway. Oh my god! Now I'm kind of connecting the dots right now. I love how I'm doing this. And then there was also the third album, which is the purple one. I don't know their names on to say at the moment. I'm so sorry. I think it's Eternal. I don't know for sure. Give me a sec to check it quickly. TXT albums. Let me just make sure that I'm saying this correctly at the very least, so I'm not mispronouncing. The Dream chapter Eternity. Okay, the Dream chapter Eternity. Is that them being depressed? Like this is them, and then, but okay, it wouldn't make sense because then you have the Minnesota Blue Hour. Okay, I think this is like an in between, an intermission stage. Okay. What on earth is this? Yeah, okay, this is the Magic Island. Yeah, because this is the park from Blue Hour. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so, just a quick break. I need to quickly leave for approximately 15 minutes. I'll be back by 20 minutes or so. And then I'll continue with the stream. I will continue to read this story. So, I'll be right back. I'll change this text here so it will be more understandable for you guys. And then I'll be right back. Just give me a second here, please, because, well... Okay, so I'm gonna say I'll be... intermission back in 20 minutes, and I'll put here my time 42 say 21, just so people know the time and stuff, because yeah, I know time zones are different stuff, but you kind of know that if it's 40 to 21, you kind of know that it's essentially the time when the clock reaches sharp. I have to be back by then, so I'll be right back and I will continue. The music will still be in the background, so yeah. I was about to do a very dramatic, well, I am back, but, well, all I can say is, I finished what I had to do. I had to take my dog out for a walk, but I am back, and I am ready to resume. I went outside, it's snowing currently, in Romania, and all I can say is, wow, this webtoon is a mess. But, moving right along from this, mess, we shall continue with, this. I named this, I'm assuming it's, Slide, the one that shows the webtoon stuff. It's named The Game because it's also the one that I'm using to showcase my gameplay footage whenever I'm streaming games. And this is just so ironic because it's The Game. You literally have the park from the Magic Island. So we're gonna go with chapter 4 and see how this evolves. I wonder who's going to die next so they can trigger their powers. That's gonna be very interesting for our research purposes. You'll get to learn a lot. Proceeds to throw them into the sky. Bomgyu is literally praying to the Lord that is in the sky in the hopes that they shall answer to his prayers. And the others are just crying their tears out. I think some of them may have pissed their pants, but we don't know that for sure because idols will never discreet that information. Except Subin, who maybe has some TMI moments where he talks about how naked he is, but yeah, no wonder he's my bias. Anyways, episode 4. Flip. Is everyone okay? I don't know. How do you think we all felt after falling from the sky? Yeah, but where are we? Isn't that the Magic Island over there? Then are we near Tuksum Island? What on earth was DK thinking throwing us down here? We're not exactly a Magic Island either. Something about this place feels off, don't you think? It's an illusion. I've never seen a place like this near Tuksum Island. And even the trees look a little strange. Yeah, because this is an illusion. Huh? No way. Someone actually lives in a place like this? That doesn't sound likely. Okay, that's adorable. I'm seeing the Maknae sitting, I'm assuming on, this is Taeyang sitting on like Taeyang's back. That's adorable. Why don't we check it out? We can't just stand here doing nothing. Yeah, who knows? At least we might get it right back home. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, I was thinking that this image would load, but this is actually just the image, I think. No, it is the actual image. I think it isn't. That's literally the image. It's so weirdly cropped. Like, I'm sure the other characters had been drawn too, so why just cut to just this really weird panel? Like, you could have had more space here to show them properly. Excuse me, hello? Oh, okay. We are in this right now. We are talking to the mage, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, I need to check this on the stream. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfection personified. So, back to this. Welcome. It's been a while since I had customers. Oh no, actually I have a better idea. I'm gonna do the Stephanie Patrick Nugget voice. Welcome. It's been a while since I had customers. Could you tell us where we are? Are you sure that's what you want to ask? I'm sorry? You found this place and decided to come in. That must mean you are here to find your true names. Lady, are you an idiot? Our true names? Your fate, that is. Lady, there's a difference between our names and our fates, but you do you, queen. Slay. Only those who desperately wish to learn about their fates can come in here, little ones. That's so messed up. Still, we're not moving away from the fact that, again, trauma is what pushes idols forward into the stardom and starlight. That's so messed up on so many levels. Because you didn't know what kind of powers you had. Oh, then can I know what kind of magic power I have? Actually, would you really like to know? Yes. All right. Let's see what appears before you. Look up here. Oh, my necklace. Are you fucking kidding me? My necklace ripped off. This is so similar to that Subin meme where... Wait. Oh shit, the chain fell. Oh, this is bad. The chain fell off and... Oh... How am I supposed to... Okay. This is... It's... Please. No. No. No, this can be it. Okay. I did this, and now... Oh god, this is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Because now I need to attach it. This, and yeah, this is the chain. Then I need to close this gap that was made here. This reminds me of that meme of like Yeonjun who's like ripping his hair, and he then looks at it in shock. He's like, I didn't expect this to happen, but here we are. Okay, there you go. I think for a good chunk it's gonna be fixed. Actually, I need to press down on this. There you go. Much better. Okay, now I'm going to open this and put it on my back. There you go. I wanted to have it from the front. Okay, so we're going to do the eye pose. Look up here. Chop, writers, do something good. Pieces of paper. Those are all the songs you shall produce for the entertainment company, otherwise you'll be deemed failures. Flutter. Flash. Do not look away. Look squarely at what you must face. The image that appears before you will unveil your true name. Those names not only show your fates, but also your powers. Is that a Pandora's box? I was supposed to make a super joke that that's what's inside the FNAF 4 box, but we all know Scott forgore what was inside the box, so you know. Are these... Wait, and I'm just picking up on this. Are these supposed to be references like personas? Like, their inner selves, their true selves, their destinies, and they're being represented by different powerful figures. Is this supposed to be a reference like Persona? Like a slight reference to it? Because Persona was quite popular, especially in Japan. And Southeast Asia, generally speaking, like East Asia had like a really big explosion with Persona, especially like in 2016, and it was really influential for a long time. So, is this a reference to that? They are the source of redemption. This has to be. There's no fucking way. For you and everyone else. For everyone else? Oh, now suddenly the house is gone. What in the world? Where did that granny go? And what about the tent? Did we get bewitched or something? You mean by some kind of hallucination magic? Seriously, what was... Huh? A book? That's the Cyrenix book. The curse of the quest for Cyrenix can begin. What did she mean by redemption for everyone? Could it be... What was the point of showing me a man with antler holding a giant spear anyway? I don't understand. What? I saw an elaborate box, like a Pandora box you see in movies. Yeah, so I was kind of right. Like I was, me and Bongyu, we're thinking on the same wavelength. Really? Then we all must have seen something different. I saw a pair of wings. What about you, Soul? He didn't see anything, did he? Oh, never mind. Now he's grabbed by Jax. Oh, shoot. Oh, never mind. I was about to say that that spell was going out of control. Oh no, he's being Can we might add the fact that these are very strong, I'm assuming, vines. Like these look like Jack's vines and stuff, and these have thorns. So I very unlikely for a thorn to not be located around this area. So basically, Soul just got probably a bit you know, had a thorn plunged into his neck, which I don't think it's a very pleasant experience, given the fact that neck is one of the most fragile places in the human body. I thought you... Oh, wait, this is a demonic voice. I thought I'd return empty-handed when I lost track of you for a second. That's definitely DK. There's no other character who has this proeminent abs in the area. Abs in your area. But now that I have the boy we've been looking for in my hands, Banya must be very happy. Who's Banya? Did he just throw a rock at him? Please smash the mask so we can see that is DK. Oh my god, Bombyo, I love you. The rest of them are useless, so I should handle them as I see fit. Oh no. Bombyo boy, I love you, but it's not working. Oh my god, watch out! Oh no, oh no. And they are not vampires, so you can say that they're healing and stuff. But then again, they have Kai who can use his healing powers. What are you doing? Move, Tao! You'll get hurt! Oh my god. Help! Do you need help? Okay, this has to be a Persona situation because... Oh, okay, I think I understand what's going on. Okay. Because, okay, this takes so much reference to, like, Persona that it's already going in a place where it's like, really? So, they unlock powers. Yeah, this has to be, like, a Persona situation. Okay, so in Persona, there are two ways to, like, trigger Personas. You have to, in the real world, you need to have a very traumatic experience or go through a very traumatic response, like a very strong, energy release. That trauma and that desire to not die is what triggers your persona, and your persona is very specific to your inner self, but it's still a manifestation that looks, you know, that appears next to you and helps you and guides you in battles. And when you go into the metaverse sort of dimension, which is the place of the inner soul, in the games it depends on what circumstances there are. In Persona 3 you have the Dark Hour. In Persona 4 you have the TV world, which is representative of people's inner selves. And Persona 5 is the same way, it's just that the format is different. You're no longer going through a TV, you use your phone, because there's an app, because technology. So, you have different mediums, but it's still the same place. I wonder if the Magic Island is supposed to be like the Star One's inner self, like inner palace. And I didn't expect the Mind Palace thing to be, you know, reference later on. That's not what I expected. And because this way, like, I'm assuming this is Bomb uses his, you know, inner self responding back to him, shadow self in a way. This is very akin to like Persona 5. Do you need help? Should I give you a hand? And even this, like, you know, the glowing eyes and stuff. That's so reminiscent of Persona. I think they took like inspiration from Persona with this. Okay, that we know this. Okay. But yeah, look at this, how this guy looks. This is definitely DK. There's no way. It's way too obvious. Mark me shocked if it's not DK and it's somebody else. Finally! I found him! Okay, do you need help? Okay, we already know this. And yeah, this is so akin to like a Persona Awakening. It's Flash. Okay. What? How? Vines? Okay, so they all have like different elements. So, okay, so yeah, different elements. So Kai has water powers. That's what it looks like because they appear like water droplets, even though they like to ghost forms, but it's still like water droplets and stuff. Which water is an element in Persona. It's not in the new Persona games, but it was in Persona 2. Subin has ice powers, which are present Persona. Bomgyu has earth powers, and earth was also an element that was just like water, removed after Persona 2. It's still it's like in the early Persona games, but then they got reassigned and stuff. Just interesting. Our dear child, we are glad that our voices have finally reached you. Who are you? It's us. We've always been with you, since the day you were born, throughout your childhood, and even at this very moment. No way, are they? Don't you dare try to pull a trick! We will lend you... Yeah. We will lend you our power. Use it as you please. Yeah, this is 100% a Persona Awakening. There's no freaking way. Yeah. Let Soul go. Do you not hear me? I said let Soul go. Okay. Soul, run! Oh, he's just controlling the elements. Oh, okay. Not on my watch! Oh, okay, that's his shield. That's definitely like an ice shield. Did he like give him a nosebleed? Because he just defended him. He like tried to grab him, but then he uses. Oh no way! He shot his shard. I was confused about. I was thinking he created a shield to like defend himself. Oh no! But because of like the way it's being portrayed, he shot shards at him, and he ended up giving him a nosebleed. You gave him a nosebleed, but your shards didn't broke his mask, bro. Super Saiyan. This isn't even my ultimate form. You asked for this! Okay. This looks so much like the curse attacks in Persona where you have a chance of insta-kill. Insta-kill. Soul! I don't know what that was, but your but your cheap tricks won't do any... I stand corrected. DK is not the hunter. Okay, given how these webtoons tend to be so on the nose, this is a plot twist. Congrats, you surprised me. Okay, now he gives me massive Severus Snape vibes. Okay, I know the voice I'm gonna do for him. How dare you mess with my boys? Guys like you deserve a good blow. Sectum Sempra. Oh, that's a Dragon Ball move. No, that's a Rasengan. Even better, that's a Rasengan. Rasengan? Wait! Get lost. Explosion, explosion, disintegration. That's even worse than about a Kedavra. I just noticed, is it just a coincidence that they gave Bomgyu earth powers? Because in this shot, tell me he doesn't give flower power vibes, flower boy vibes. Are you alright? Yes, I'm all... Oh, Soul! Wake up, Soul! Did he burn down? Okay, the other boys are knocked down. Okay. Yeah, that's Tao. And that's the other boys down. Okay. Oh no! Quick, let's take them to the hospital! We could try leveraging the reduced magnitude of consequences here. What? Try to visualize it in detail. Pull what hurts soul. Pulling what hurts soul out of his body. Pull out what hurt him? Oh! Oh, is a shadow powered. Oh, okay, it's a shadow thing. Okay. Okay, so he also has healing powers. Interesting. So either their powers are two-sided in the sense that they also can attack, but they can also mainly heal. These must be the spores. They're just babies. Sorry for letting them take advantage of you. Now return home. Okay, that's adorable, but okay, this is an interesting display of power. Good job. Soul, are you okay? What just happened? I'll take care of Soul. Go see if the others are okay. Reach! Send me money! I'm so sorry. I know you hurt your hand earlier too, DK. I saw it earlier. Hurry and give me your hands! I need to go check on the other members. Come on! He just grabbed it. This boy is like so not give. He gives zero fucks, and he's just like, come on, let's just get this over with. Tao, show me your wound. I can use magic now. It's the way they just go like, you guys, I finally got my trauma revealed. I can go and save you now. I mean, it's sweet, but at the same time, boy, the price they need to pay to get these powers. Near-death experiences, am I right? Anything exciting? What happened to that man earlier? Oh, no worry, he just got Rasengan. It's fine, he got disintegrated. I sent him somewhere a bit far away. Was that space-time ninjutsu? You sent him to like another dimension? Otherwise, things could have been worse. What do you mean? When magic is manifested, people have to face consequences after using it. I'm sure you've heard about that rule before. I bear a scar that corresponds to my magic. This is my casualty. If that's the case, what is our casualty? I'm hoping it's an emotional casualty, not a physical casualty, because that would just... Actually, no, make it physical, because at least physical, it gets healed, but the emotional one gets more harder to get past. Okay, we know this already. If so, what about Viken? He'll be fine. Such level of magic shouldn't do much harm. Okay, so Viken is Bombu then. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Viken is. Okay, so Eugene has to be in that case Yeonju. Eugene, Yeonju. I mean, I can see the logic, but okay. Also, Viken as Bombu. Viken is Bombu? Give him a more similar name. Viken is so out of like random. Also, it sounds very similar to Vixen, which is a DC super hero who has the power to shapeshift into like animals and stuff. That's a very oh my god! I forgot. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Please don't tell me. For how long have I been doing this? I just noticed the fact that I didn't have this thing on. You guys, I'm so sorry. I missed a huge chunk. I missed a huge chunk. We went through all of this trauma. We went through all the trauma with Get Lost Rasengan. Oh no. Oh sorry, y'all. This is the consequences of me having like 2 desktops open at the same time. How long has this been going on for? Oh god, for how long? I'm gonna put it like this because we went through this section. Like, at least it's just like 20 minutes from like the. I'm assuming it's gonna be like 2 to 3 hours. I'm so sorry, y'all. Anyways, we're like on episode 6. What can you do well? We are here with the magic manifested. But yeah, Vixen is like a DC superhero name. What's the logic of it? It seems like Abyss can summon creatures that can use his powers on his behalf. Also, it gives water vibes. Yeah, this is definitely intentional, like the water droplets thing. That's, yes, he uses water to like create ghosts that can heal us. But this is clearly referencing to water. And judging from the thorn on Viken's back... I'm coming, Eugene! Almost nothing in this forest could hurt him, but he'll need to be careful in deserted areas as there won't be enough plants to protect him. Are you okay? Yeah. Avis, you're next! He forgot to say her next book. Wow, you manifested magic too? Cool, isn't it? Let's head back if you're all good to go. Tayo, what are you doing? It's time for us to go home. That was it with like the magic island, really? Okay, I'm coming. Episode 6. Avis and Viken also manifest their powers? What great news! It's the perfect timing to make a special comeback. With their powers just unleashed. Fuck you too, Jimmy. I'm gonna call him Jim from now on because he gives a Jim vibe. Why don't we change the choreography to show off their magic better? Let's see, how long do you think it would take? We need all the time we can get to put the ultimate stage together. Set the dates right now. Chop chop! What the fuck is it? Oh my god. Okay. I got my hopes up about getting some rest after what we went through, but instead they run us into the ground. John is so dead. God, I don't blame him. Oh, no, not at all. Huh? Oh, nothing. I was talking to this plant. And just like that, they can talk to plants. Oh, wait, is that why Avis is just staring at the sky? He can see the water molecules as ghosts. So that's why he's in a trance. Holy smokes. This is the... Does that mean that Soul can talk to freaking ice? Ice, baby. Wow, I'll have to get used to this. I sure will. Now let's get some rest. You all did a great job today. Aw. Are you not going to bed, Tao? I will, just after I dry my hair. Good night, Soul. Are you sharing the room together? Oh, now he's a depressed one because the boys are trying to like unlock their powers and suddenly they okay, I'm seeing what's going on. Is this a novel? Nice cover. A magic book you found in a erased tent given to you assumingly by the old lady, and you're like, is this a novel? Whatever curse is gonna cast upon you, you deserve it by that point. I'm sorry, like, if you consider a book you just were given by a vanished old lady with her tent a novel, that's on you. Huh? The pages are empty. They just gave her did they just, I was about to say, that witch, that old lady just gave them like a diary, like to write their trauma dumps in, like, dear diary, today I have cried 35 liters of water because of being pushed to my limit to perform on Music Bank, because apparently Music Bank is in this universe. Actually, now that I think about it, Music Bank being in this webtoon, like the exact name, like Music Bank, wouldn't that be term be coined? Like, wouldn't that be term be like copyrighted? because Music Bank is not exclusive to Hype. That's like a thing for like all groups. That's like a Korean thing. It's a Korean, event and stuff. So if idols from like all agencies go and perform at Music Bank, so wouldn't that be copyrighted? Just the thing that came to my head right now. Whatever. Oh, proceeds to use social media like every other person would. Oh, okay. I see how this goes. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Okay. Huh? Jinyoung? Leaving a DM because I don't have your current number. I can see you're doing well these days. I knew your hard work would pay off. Congratulations. And jubilations. It's Jinyoung. Come to think of it, I haven't talked to him in a while. I wonder if it's gotten better since then. Oh god, please don't tell me this is like a... Oh, okay, now, okay. Oh. Oh, okay, now, okay. So, Jinyoung, okay, this dude is the one they're being attacked by constantly. Oh, okay. This is him. Oh, no, this makes it worse, though. If I'm, okay, I have a new theory. The cult that is, made up to terrorize idols, the reason they're targeting first tier idols is because they are rejected trainees. So they're going after the ones who have taken their spotlight, isn't it? Because Jinyoung's DM is so like convenient in this scenario. That has to be it. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, this is what it is. Okay. It's a bit messed up though, because I highly doubt all the rejected trainees are, vengeful. I don't think that's what's happening. It feels very off if that's what they're going for. He must be struggling himself, yet he sent me such an encouraging message. Yeah, he got rejected, didn't he? On that note, I should work harder. This is another thing too, because the idols who debuted have so much emotional baggage from the time they were trainees. They feel like they need to prove themselves constantly that they were worthy of debuting, especially if they had to lose friends while they were being trainees on the way, who probably told them, keep working hard, win for me, do this for me, and they're also doing all this to hold on to that promise, and it's just so much extra emotional baggage. Holy smokes. They say a sound mind in a sound body. 10 laps around the park. Go. What? Oh, sorry. I can't go through this without using the same voice. They say a sound mind in a sound body. 10 laps around the park. Go. What? Great magic comes from good physical and mental health. You must have the abs of Mount Everest if you want to succeed. Now run. Yes, sir. Fitness training. Meditation. Magic training. This is such like the signs in Naruto. It's so akin to that. Let's wrap it up with 15 laps around the park. No! Phew, I'll pass out before the next performance at this rate. You're making a comeback, right? I saw it on the news. I look forward to it. Good luck! Oh, it's Jinyoung again. Oh, no. How about you, Teo? Aren't you tired? Yeah, but a friend of mine is rooting for me, so I'm trying to do the best I can. A friend? Who? Have we met them before? No, we stayed in the same apartment building and went to the same school until high school. He was good enough to become called it. He was good enough to become a debut candidate before I did. Was? He got sick, so... So he's been in a hospital? I think so. He wouldn't tell me the details. Still, he seems to care about you. Let's show him how awesome we are. That's Hyunjin's spirit, alright. It might cheer him up. Yeah. He lied about that. I don't think he's in a hospital. Because he said he got sick, but he didn't go into details. He just played along with what Bamyu said. With what Viken said. I don't think that's actually what happened. I said Soul, Abyss, and Viken are the stars this time. Oh, sorry. I have to do with the Grammy voice. It's so hard to tell what characters are saying what. I said Soul, Abyss, and Viken are the stars this time. What's the point of putting the other two in the center of the stage? You piece of shit. When they don't have any magic to show off. You're a fucking piece of garbage, dude. What do you want us to do for... What do you want us to do... Oh. What do you want us to do for that part, then? The song would just lose its appeal. What did you just say, you punk? Oh, that's so bad. Are you waiting to hear back from that friend of yours? Oh, yeah, okay, now, okay. This makes it worse because now he is, like, overly invested in this connection, and the second that boy turns out to be a twist villain, he's going to have, like, Oh, don't tell me he's gonna be the trigger to Teos's, powers. I'll practice my magic harder. Huh? Who knows? I might be able to help your friend if my magic gets better. Even though he heard about the casualty, he's still... I just wish I could use healing magic myself. Teo? No! Take them all out without magic. It doesn't matter whether you're a lead vocalist or a lead dancer. Damn, son! What? Our goal is to put together a good performance. Exactly, you're performers. We'll come up with a plan. With your careers just taking off, I can't have you messing this up. You better make it work. God, what a piece of shit. I'm going to get some fresh air. It won't take me more than 10 minutes, so you guys can take a break too. Yeesh. That part would really shine if Eugene took the center. I agree. Plus, Eugene practiced so hard for it. What should we do? I have an idea. Huh? But for my plan to work, I need all of your help. Okay. So, I can't go any further right now. So, okay. I guess I can give my thoughts on the webtoon because I've just read like 6 chapters of it and I've been streaming for like I think 2 hours. So I think I can give my good thoughts on it. I already said I'm not gonna stream for too long because this was more of a short stream. I don't want to expend like 6 hours as I did last time. So the webtoons' style is different, fundamentally different from Dark Muses. Granted, makes sense because it's different artists, but it's a different animation style, and in some instances it can look a bit uncanny. Like here, it looks very, I don't know, very doll-esque, if I may put it that way. And also, it may have to do with the fact that their eye shapes is just a bit different. But otherwise, the comic is still very solid. It's clearly, this is like a very great artist because, you know, they can keep this level of like consistency with like these effects and stuff. And, you know, the story is really good for what it is. But I gotta say, it's a really interesting parallel to, like, the Idol life. I didn't expect it to hit that hard on the nose. I didn't expect it to be so much on the nose, but it is. But definitely this is more action-oriented than Dark Moon was. Dark Moon needed, I think, around 20 chapters in for the story to take off. Here, it's just the first 6 chapters, and we already have like battles. The boys getting their magic unlocked. Like, it's a whole process here, and it's so fascinating to see this thing happening because it's way more action oriented, and that's really good. Like, I really got invested in this comic webtoon, and I didn't expect it to be editing this fast, the whole lore thing. So it's really interesting how that goes, because it feels like it's in a specific order, so I feel like it's going to make it easier for me to talk about the lore eventually. But yeah, this is a really good webcomic. I didn't expect to be like that taken back from this. This is a really good one. But yeah, this is a really interesting story for like how idols, when they are shining on the stage and they're taking everyone's breath away, that's the universe's version of like them having powers, because until they don't have that moment on stage and they don't put in all their 100% one thing, 101% or 200%, they don't get acknowledged, and that's really a effy situation, because it is true, sadly, but hopefully we get to see this become a bit better in the future. I'm hoping. This is me being maybe hopeless, thinking in the future, maybe be a bit too optimistic, but I have hope. But yeah, this was a really good webcomic. I didn't expect it for that. Thank you so much again to Imanigami402 for recommending this webtoon to me. This was really nice. So, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. It was really short, but I have another stream tomorrow planned, so they're going to be a bit shorter, but at least they're going to be a bit more versatile than just me doing a 6-hour stream where I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And I think that's also going to make it a bit more engaging to you guys, so that way if you were going to watch a stream, it would be more appealing, that 2-hour mark. So, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Be sure to tune in for the next streams I'll have on my channel. I'm really excited to talk about the next streams that I have available, so I would look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the cool side. Let me change this really quick. Oh dear. Loading. Boom, boom, boom. La 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 lee. Dum ba dum ba bum. Okay, bye.